and go. Alright, stage 3 of the presentation, the fix-up and the build. Alright, now when we've turned up to site, we've basically come into contact with this big massive, what would you say, soft material through the rain that has given way. Alright, and of course because of the weight of the wall, it's come through and pushed it down. Alright, a very hard job to fix because we essentially had to get back to the planet, and we were guided by the other engineer at that stage into what type of spec that we would need to do the rebuild. Now, as you can see, this is what we came and saw on site that day. All right, so we proceeded to, once we sorted it out with the builder, all right, to do a nice footing, right back to natural. What that did though was make the new structure another 1.6 meters deep down to this level, 1.6 from here down. Okay, so the actual rebuild was closer to another 1900, because as you can see, here's the footing, we had a 400 footing. All right, now once we put those base rocks in, we've got to edge in and we core filled those rocks. All right, core filled those rocks with 25 MPa concrete. I think it was 80 slump 20 mil. All right, and then we simply done another course and we got another edge in and core filled it. Now this took our concrete line, which you can see on site today, to around about 1.6 off the ground, give or take. All right, 1.6 before we started our gravity wall again. Now there was some questions about the 1 in 5 rake. The reason why we done that is because if you have a look at this here, now that failed, if we had continued this rake, we were going to come well over the boundary. All right, so the reason why we followed that rake and then became a little bit more vertical, because one, it came under a grouted rock wall spec, okay, because it was all grouted with concrete, so we were able to bring that up vertical, which was approved by the engineer on site, and that will explain why this here has a slighter back slope than the rest of the wall. So we had to, one, not go over the boundary, two, try and transition into the rest of the wall. Okay, so that's your answer there. So I really hope that these 3 short videos enlighten you on, one, the construction of how we do this, okay, and how we put these rocks here into a formal fashion to build walls. I understand when you come out to site and you look at the front face of the wall and you talk about embedments and depths and all this kind of stuff, it might seem quite mathematical and generic. Well, let me tell you, it's not, because there's a lot of work to do these properly and ensure that we have the appropriate integrity. And those are those principles there. All right, thank you.